everybody, this is TyXstream, and today this is just a Super Mario Bros. Wonder video, and what I want to talk about is things that nobody has really talked about when it comes to Super Mario Wonder and like the features that are going to be displayed in the game. I just have a few things that I think Nintendo should really add in order to make the game the most perfect, beautiful Super Mario 2D game of all time. Alright, so I'm gonna go down the list. So number one is boss rush. So the reason I said boss rush is because I just want a kind of feature for die-hard 2D Mario fans that are really good at the game to have a bigger challenge, a harder challenge in the game, as we can see with Yoshi in one of the videos, as you know, the blocks are disappearing. But I think they should give out a boss rush where the bosses get a little bit more difficult to add, like, so you don't have just challenges on stages, you have challenges on bosses as well. You know, give out some gimmicks, like maybe like a freaking like a Tetris, like throwing balls and they bounce around, like fire they bounce around, or maybe like give Bowser like maybe some like harder like AoE or something, you have to dodge something a little bit harder for the die-hard fans of 2D Mario. Just like it kind of like a Kirby, like in the Kirby games where you had a kind of like a boss rush and the bosses get more difficult, and, you know, they have different variations of the bosses. Next I want is stage badge identification. Now when I looked at the Super Mario Wonder playthrough and stuff like that, it seems that the badge, you don't even know which badges you should use on each stage. Maybe they will tell you, maybe that's just a demo, but I think it's really important to have badge identification on each stage, just so you know which badge is more suited for that stage. I mean, maybe it would be harder and maybe it would be more fun if you didn't know, but you know, there's a lot of kids that don't really play Super Mario 2D World, so 2D World games, and so when they play the game, they have a lot of trouble with just, you know, figuring stuff out, and which causes them just not to like to play the game. So I think stage badge identification is very important. Next up I have is auto run. Now this, I think, is just a key factor that they really need. So I've played Super Mario Bros. U and Super Mario Bros. Wii with my brothers, and it seems like they have a really hard time knowing you just have to hold the run button the entire time. Not a lot of people, a lot of kids and a lot of people that are younger, they don't really know that, or maybe they're just not like into games that are like Mario related. But when I play with my brothers, you know, we have fun, but it brings down the competitiveness when you're playing with somebody that's not really relatively understanding of Mario games, because they're just holding this, they don't know how to hold the sprint button, so they're just walking the entire time through the stage, just jumping while I'm sprinting through the stage. And especially with the crown feature that they have in the game, where if you reach the top of the thing, you get the crown. It's like you can't ground pound each other with collision, because so you can't get the crown that way. You just have to beat the person that has the crown to the flag beforehand. I mean, that really, you know, it really slows down the game for kids that don't, you know, really hold like the sprint button as much as the pro players do. So I think an auto sprint would be very useful for younger kids that don't want to hold the sprint button and just want to press the sprint button for like to use their item, and just hold B to jump higher and stuff like that. I think that would be very useful for younger players that don't really understand Mario games. It could be even for older players, you know, just have a manual or auto run for you know, just different diversity. I think that would be very, very important for this new Super Mario Bros. Wonder game. And last but not least, I want is World 9, or at least a different world or advanced world, a harder world for pro players that like to do collectible collections. Like when you're getting the collectibles, I would like to know that you're going to be rewarded for it. Because in all the past Mario games, when you collect all the collectibles, like the star coins and stuff, and maybe like Super Mario Galaxy, even the 3D World single player games, if you collect the collectibles in the Mario games, you collect all of them, you get a new world, you maybe get a new challenge that you want to do. I think that's very, very important. I know they said when you gather Wonder Seeds and you can do more of the badge challenges and stuff, but I think they should add another world, because it says 7 areas, but I don't think they counted the Bowser ship, which is probably going to be its own area. So that would probably be your world 8, just like in every Mario game. And then after that, you know, if you collect all the collectibles, maybe you have a scene with maybe like the flowers or something happens, and you know they say, oh yeah, by the way, this is new world and it's gonna be super challenging. It's like, oh yeah, cool, we can play that new world, just like World 9, just like the memes, World 9. Yeah, I think that would be very important for this new game. You know, make it rewarding to gather the collectibles. I think that's what they're going to do, but I think that's just something very important that nobody has talked about. And these are the things that I specifically just wanted to know and maybe have in the game, that I hope is in the game, you know, because I'm happy that Nintendo decided not to give away too much of the game. I mean, I like the features, the artwork and everything that they do, but hopefully they add in these features for newer players and, you know, pro players that really like enjoy the 2D Mario game. I think that's what would make the game just more fun for everybody. You know, make the game easier for youngers, and then find ways to make it harder for others. And then when it comes to online, being able to create your own room in order to collaborate and play the game with your friends, instead of having to worry about these online players jumping in for random reasons, you know. So that is it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe give me your thoughts on what you think should be in the game. I mean, I really tried to like just talk about stuff that I haven't heard from others. Like, I wanted to talk about collision, but somebody, like, there's like 1,000 videos on collision on the game, so these are just my own personal things that are separate from others understanding of the game already and what they want. So these are the things that I want in the game, that because I'm a pro Mario player. I like the 2D Mario games. I run through the games pretty fast, but I like to collect the collectibles too. So that is it for this video. If you like the video, don't forget to like, then subscribe. It's that'd be extremely helpful. As always, this is TyXstream. Peace, y'all.